3 Mexican American council members of our beautiful city here in LA, and the city of LA has 15 council members in total. These 3 were Mexican Americans, and they were in a powwow with one of the labor guys named, who was the labor guy? The labor guy was Ron Herrera, and the 3 council members was Nury Martinez, Gil Cedillio, and Kevin DeLeon. And somehow, some way, somebody was secretly recording them while they were having a meeting on redistricting. And they said some really unsavory things that, in my opinion, all 3 of them are going to lose their job. It's just a matter of time. But did you get a chance to listen to some of the crazy statements, mostly coming out of the lady's mouth, Nury Martinez?
Man, I was all over this, Alex. and the thing about it is I was all over it. I was highly disappointed, and I wasn't highly disappointed if these things were said. Somebody's recording something in someone's home, a regular person's home, a friend of mine's. And they brought me these recordings and say, look, man, I stashed a phone at their house and I got these recordings from them in their personal space. Bro, it wouldn't bother. I get that. She's the president of the Los Angeles City Council. And she was having meetings with people, other officials, and you talk like this, you use this kind of language. What kind of language you use when you're not around? You know what I mean? I feel the city of LA definitely took a L by having her a win and a loss. This came out because they needed to get up out of there. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Alex. I don't even use the word appalled ever, but that's what I was, man.
Yeah, I was shocked myself, but to a certain degree, unfortunately, there's a lot of Mexican Americans in this city that don't like blacks.
No doubt.
But there are a lot of Mexican Americans that have love for blacks. So I don't want to paint the whole Mexican American community one way, but there is a strong segment of Mexican Americans that just have a disdain for black folks.
Okay, but this is the thing about it. I get that. But when it's coming from the top down, this is a bigger problem. You know what I mean? When the city officials and city council members and the president of the city council, Los Angeles City Council, is one of them, dude, we have a problem. You know what I mean? So how are we going to ever, get any kind of unity when we got so many people against us? And I'm going to use this moment right here to say, she said what she said and she can't take that shit back. But everybody who listens to this should, as a black person, should look at each other, Alex, and say, damn, they against us. We against us. When are we gonna get it together and be like, hold on, man, we need each other, and like I said, yeah, it was. I was shocked, bro.
Well, Nury Martinez has actually stepped down from her leadership position on the Los Angeles City Council. She hasn't stepped down from her job as the council member, but they've all issued apologies. But at what point can we not allow an apology to just erase what they did?
Right now need to be the point. They shouldn't even be at the regular job. You stepped down from the president of the city council, but you didn't give up your whole seat. No, you guys need to get up out of there. Every single one of you who participated, who listened and didn't say nothing bad. Everybody who laughed need to be up out of there, Alex.
So you're saying all 3 of them?
All 3 of them need to be fired.
Well, let's play a couple of clips and for our listeners here, because there's going to be some people that aren't even offended by some of this stuff. But let's play it and let's be very specific on what was said. Here's clip number 1. Let's see. I have 8 clips here. This is clip number 1. They're all short too. All right, let's see here. Let me here we go. Clip number 1.
All this. My goal in life is to get the 3 of you elected, and I'm just focused on that. We're like the little Latino caucus of our own
city.
Yeah, and we have to find new folks to bring in. Blumenfield was in here the other day, right? He goes, well, we're trying to create another Latino. Why do we have to do that? I go, fuck. The way I see it, all of the seats are Latino.
What did he say?
Oh, you got a point there.
Fuck that.
You know, what do we say? 52% of the population is Latino.
His mentors are the
and-
reason we're so fucking gerrymandered in the valley.
Right.
Okay, so that was Herrera, the labor guy, who he already stepped down from his job. But there was a part there that may be difficult to hear when he mentioned Blumenfield, another council member, a white council member. Nury Martinez just says, "Fuck that dude."
Right.
Like-
Pretty much. Yeah.
Fuck that dude.
No doubt.
Like these are your colleagues.
Yeah.
These are one of your 15 people that are supposed to be leading this city, and it just shows you like all the bickering and the I guess the dislike or hatred that they have for each other.
Well, I mean that too, but like you say, you when you get to thinking about these politics, man, and some of these politicians, I knew some of them was, could be ruthless, but to hear this, she's a savage, bro.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she gangster with her.
She's
shit, you know what I mean?
relentless.
Yeah.
Miss Nury Martinez is relentless. All right, let's go to the second clip here.
I'm satisfied. We are satisfied.
This is
We were
Cedillio.
telling you that with Polanco, that's the K 2.5 and amended. We're good with that. We can live with that. We think it's generous to your guy, Mitch, but we're
Why
okay
do you
with
keep
that.
saying my guy?
Well, he's my guy.
But,
And your guy, Duran's
He's my
guy.
guy.
Where's
but
your
aren't you
protest?
not cool with him anymore? I needed a fucking
I've always
placeholder. I don't
worked with
fucking
him.
need anybody to do my job.
I've always
Trust me,
worked with
all
him.
these guys,
I'm good with, look at
no
how,
offense to both of you, but
Look
it's
at how
like
hard I
I
worked.
do all the work.
look how hard I worked to not let this be a compare
But I
contrast to
thought
Echo Park.
you guys were okay. You sound like you guys are okay, like fuck man, you had me fooled. I'm like, oh yes, we call it the bromance of COVID bromance. They go on COVID, yeah, they're like complimenting each other and
That's
Mr.
good work.
this and Mr. that, and I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't get the memo.
I distinguish the work and
And
the
now we're back to
people.
like battling, so I don't understand.
I'm not battling him. Look at how much I fought to keep him out of this.
He's a teamster. I gotta support him.
Yeah.
Family.
Who
Mitch.
is a teamster?
Yeah. That's why this guy that's running from HRE, I already told Susan.
Sometimes
Hey,
you gotta
it's you
bring
against us,
people a little
baby.
closer to try to control them a little bit, like sort of like calm the hell down. I get it. He's a diva. I understand that.
Okay, that was clip number 2, and you could just tell like Nury Martinez is just trying to run the whole show.
No shit, she got a disdain for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And but it goes to show her character. It goes to show what's leading us here in Los Angeles. You know what I mean? And not only on the Los Angeles, this shit is going on in other city councils as well. It just this one got recorded.
Yeah. All right, let me go to clip number 3. This one is 30 seconds.
So getting back to Marquise, I told Danny, if you want to cut a deal and if you want to make like fucking boss moves, I would go after the airport.
Let me just pause real quick because she mentions Marquise. He's the youngest council member on the council. He's a black elected official representing South LA.
Mm-hmm.
So now she's talking about a brother when she says Marquise. Let me back that up just a little bit here.
He goes, fuck.
Let's back that up.
So getting back to Marquise, I told Danny, if you want to cut a deal and if you want to make like fucking boss moves, I would go after the airport. He goes, fuck, I love that idea. I said, tell Marquise,
So
go take it from his friend.
don't go
after, leave him alone. Go get the airport from his fucking little brother, that little bitch Bonin.
Hell,
Yeah,
for
what-
black people.
I goes, what is with Bonin? I said, Bonin thinks he's fucking black. That guy don't think he's black. I go, he thinks he's black. I told her the same thing.
Okay, so this one was a little crazy. That clip was a little crazy because she calls another council member a bitch.
Right.
That's Mr. Bonin, who happens to be openly homosexual council member that has adopted a black boy
Right.
as his son. And she's talking shit about not only Bonin, but the boy too.
Mark. Yeah. She definitely talks shit about the boy. That's coming.
So some of these comments suggest that she's not fit for leadership or for political office.
Real shit. Real shit,
Okay.
Alex.
All right, let me play. Also, I just got to point out, she said Bonin thinks he's black. That guy thinks he's black. Now Bonin's a white dude,
Right.
but what's wrong with a white dude who who has love or who aligns himself with black causes, if she got a problem with it, obviously.
Well, I think all he probably does is support some black causes. And she's so savvy that she says, oh, he thinks he's black. Why? Because he support maybe some black causes? You know what I mean?
All right, let me play clip number 4 here. This one's 30 seconds.
If somebody slides in, right, temporary or however you do it, right, that person has to support the 3 of you. Has to support the 3 of you. And Danny,
You know who wants to run for that seat?
Reggie.
No, Isabel.
I ain't gonna support Reggie. Reggie was over there with Karen.
Who was the
After he was fucking sweating his ass off.
The one who will support us is Heather Hutt.
Yes.
I like Heather Hutt.
Yeah.
Heather's
Okay. Now, they mentioned Karen. That's Karen Bass. That's the sister.
Okay.
And they say Reggie.
Yeah, I heard him say Reggie.
And you know who Reggie? You know who Reggie might be?
I'm telling you.
Reggie might be Reggie Jones-Sawyer, the guy who wrote this AB 2799 rap bill.
Could be.
He's the only Reggie that I know in LA politics. Even though he's a state assemblyman, he represents LA on the state level.
Okay.
So they just in this room talking about black politicians,
Yeah,
man.
They wasn't feeling Reggie though either. They was like, shit.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to clip number 5. This one is almost 2 minutes.
yes.
I see a lot of little short, dark people.
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me rewind this.
Yeah.
This is Cedillio talking about Koreatown.
Yeah, let's go Cape Town.
Yes.
I see a lot of little short, dark people.
Yeah, puro
Yeah.
Oaxacan. Puro Oaxacan Koreans. Not even like Kevin, little ones.
I was like,
Indian.
no, I don't know
You
where
used to call
these
them
people are
Indians.
from. I was like, I don't know what village they came, how they got here, but
And glad they're wearing shoes.
whatever.
So one,
Down feels.
I get what we have to do, right? Just massage to create districts that benefit you all,
Yep.
right, and the future.
Yep.
But we got to figure out Mark's seat too.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And I'm
that
gonna take
benefits you
Schiffer.
3.
Because if the African Americans look at this, now that he might or may not be suspended, I don't know what's gonna happen. I think he should be, but anyhow, if he goes away,
You mean resign, not suspended.
No, here's
you're
going
right,
to be
I see, yeah, there is a difference.
If I may,
If he resigns, hold on, if he resigns and the African Americans look at this as a hostile takeover because he's gone, we all have to figure that shit out, because politically they're gonna come after us.
Yeah, but can I say something right now? And this is what I call the ¿cómo se llama this guy? The movie, the Wizard of Oz effect.
Mhm.
And what I mean by the Wizard of Oz effect is when you're at the side of the curtain, it's like this big voice.
An
And it sounds
illusion.
big.
An illusion.
And it sounds like there's thousands of them. And then when you actually pull the curtain, is that you see the little Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
You know what?
I've never watched the movie.
It's the same thing.
All right.
It's real simple. You got 100 people,
I
right?
think it's the
52
old
of them are
school
Mexicanos.
folks.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
pretty
do
good
that.
about it.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about my chances of beating your ass.
25 are black. And the 25 blacks are shouting. And the
But they
52
shout like they're 250.
Yeah.
When there's 100 of us, they're
Right.
like, it sounds like
So,
there's 10 of us.
but that,
Okay, man, that was DeLeon, that was Cedillio, that was Nury, that was all of them.
That was all of them right there.
Yeah, that was all of them right there.
Yeah.
And I think that clip right there, they're all going to have to either resign. I don't know if I don't think you can get fired because they're elected. They can get recalled or they can resign. And I want to talk about this clip a little bit because, you know, there's a lot of Mexican Americans that are pissed at them right now too.
No doubt, you know what I mean? But, you know, look how they representing for the, Mexican culture, you know? They letting them down as well.
Well, one of the comments that Nury made in that last clip was talking about the Oaxacan Mexicans, which are the indigenous, shorter, dark-complected Mexicans.
Okay.
And Oaxacan is spelled with a O. So I always see Oaxacan markets, Oaxacan stores. It is an indigenous language that's native to the Oaxacans. And she just disparaged them. And she even said that they were ugly when she said tan feos.
And is that the one when she said, "Which village did these people?
Which village did these people come from?"
That's what I call like.
So
what?
there are going to be so many indigenous Mexicans saying this woman got to go. Thanks for checking out this short clip of the Streets and Scholars podcast with Alex Alonso and FG. If you want to check out the entire episode, visit your favorite podcast platform. We can be found on Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, and iHeart. Just tap in on your cell phone, tablet, computer, or your favorite device and guaranteed to get at least an hour of this fire content. And thanks for checking out another episode of Streets and Scholars.